Hello and welcome back to my channel, JI Colorist. My name is Jody, and today I'm going to share with you the purchases that I made for both supplies and books over the last 3 months. So that's for July, August, and September 2022. So instead of doing a monthly haul, I save up my purchases and share them quarterly with you. I don't go on a big spending splurge very often, so I thought quarterly would be sufficient. I keep track of them in my coloring book, diary, some purchases, so I do know where I've purchased items and I can share with you where I got them. So I'm going to start off with supplies, and I bought some more pens and stuff, metallic markers and glitter pens from Dollar Tree. So I got a couple of replacements, the green and the gold for Jot, and I have also done some swatches. So there's the green and gold here. And then I also found, I was looking for the Jot metallic markers, but I couldn't find any more. So I found another brand, also from Dollar Tree, called Journaling Ink metallic brush markers. And I was able to get green and purple. And those, let's show you the, so it has a foam kind of brush nib, and they have quite the silver undertone. So these are the colors here. This is the purple and this is the green. So they go on quite vibrant, and then they dry down quickly. So it goes on quite purple and then it dries almost immediately to like a silver sheen. So those are those two markers. They are water-based, so they're not bleeding through the paper. So I'm happy about that. Also, regarding markers, I picked up the Artex acrylic marker set, and it's 30 colors. They're water brushed acrylic. These are the brush tip. You don't need to shake or pump or prime them. They have a foam nib and they're ready to go. 2 trays. So lovely colors. They do not have a name or number on them themselves, but on the back there are numbers and some colors. But for me, I mean, it's pretty obvious what colors they are, and I swatched them out in my Blick swatch book, and here's the colors. So they're I put down a black Sharpie first and then white, so it's not a very opaque white, but not bad. So yeah, so I'm not sure how long they are going to last. I have used them a little bit so far, because you can't see when you shake them, you don't hear anything. There's no ball inside them or anything, so it's quite a different from the normal paint pens that I've used in the past. So I'll give a review after I've used them for a bit. Sticking with markers and pencils, I was shopping at Walmart and I picked up a box of crayons. I'm going to be doing a crayon comparison video, so including like Neo Color ones, these, and the Bambino crayons, and a few other crayon sets. So similar to how I did a watercolor pencil comparison and a pencil crayon or colored pencil comparison, I will be doing a crayon comparison in the future. So that's for a future video. I also picked up a Staedtler 24 set of colored pencils, and I will be adding this to my pencil comparison series when I get back to filming that. And I was on Amazon and I needed another Derwent Chinese white pencil, and instead of buying just a single pencil, I ended up getting a Derwent 6-pack. So it came with the Chinese white, it also came with ivory black, chocolate, sanguine, sepia red, and brown ochre, and a little sharpener. So I thought it would be a nice, these are all colors that I use often anyways, so a nice little tin. and it helped me get to free shipping, let's face it. So those are those. That's it for pencils. Let's move on to some other tactile items. Let's clear the space a little bit. I have been playing with washi tape on my coloring books of late and having some fun doing that. So I picked up a set of washi tape. It's a little green truck, and it's just a collection of different ones, and I have used some already, and just some fun different shapes and stuff, things that I hadn't had before. So you'll see more of those in my... Okay, from Michael's I purchased some dragonfly glaze and glitterific. So this is in tropical 5927 tropical, and this one is the color shade changing glaze, and it goes violet, blue to green shift. So as an example, I'll show you it on a page. So this is an example of black ink down, and then the dragonfly glaze on top, and I did it, and you can see it shifts to blue green, and it makes a really nice effect, and that dries fairly quickly. It's not overly textured, so the page behind it, if it was a double-sided page, you're not going to feel too much. There will be some bumps, but it's not as bad as, like, say, stickles. So that's the dragonfly glaze. I'm quite happy with that. The glitterific is clear, and I did a little swatch. Whoops, sorry. And this is the swatch. So it's just blues and greens and kind of like confetti, but it dries clear, so it's you're going to be able to add some, and that is going to add texture to your page. So best used on single-sided paper. Other items from Michael's is I bought liquid pearls, and I'll show you an example of those in use. This is a page I completed in September, and it'll be in my September completed pages video, but the liquid pearls I used along here, and it leaves a 3D effect, and the more you use, the rounder it'll be. So yeah, it's it does will pose a problem if you're doing the page behind it. You will feel bumps and stuff, so I'm not concerned about this page. It's a wallpaper page anyways in this book, so I forego that page in order to use it. So it gives a little bit of shine as well, and yeah, it's very cool. It's Ranger's liquid pearl, and it does come in different colors, and this is the color I selected though. Other item I purchased was just a refill of some glitter stickles. This is just the clear, and it doesn't tell you which one it is. They don't always name them. Other two items is I picked up some glitter paste. This is blue, and this is clear with small holographic things, and I'll show you an example that I used in September for that. Again in September I used the Recollections blue glitter on this page. I used it for water. I used a flat brush and painted right over top. I did not use any watercolor ground or prep the paper in any other way. There was no buckling. It's the consistency is more like glue than paint, and there is fine glitter. You can paint right over top of your item though, and as long as you don't go super heavy, it is translucent, so you can see the image underneath. So it worked really well for water, and yeah, so that was that, and I did that in Million Sloths by Lulu Mayo. So those were all of the supplies that I purchased that were coloring related, and now I have a selection of books. So we'll start with the one that I purchased a while ago. So this one I purchased at the end of July, so after my last haul video, and it is for Pixie's Projects Completing Area Veil prompt, and the book is Area Veil by Chroma, and I got it off of Amazon. So it is Amazon print paper, so it's not super great, but it's fun doing just the same, and using alcohol markers and some glitter and some washi tape and stuff in it. So the idea is to complete a page that Pixie picks every month, and the book will be completed in 14 months. So there's that book. I also purchased the Under the Microscope Under the Water by Rita Berman. It's an older book, but new to me, and I purchased that from Amazon, and I've colored one picture in it so far. My first purchase from Lireka website, so that's the French-based website, and I wanted to participate in some of the Disney prompts that are and hashtags that are around, so I purchased the Disney vintage bookmarks, and so they're one-sided, so the back side is nothing, so you could put some washi tape on there or something if you used alcohol markers and wanted to cover that up, but it's vintage pictures, so that's fun. And then I bought two of the small top opening books. One is the Grand Classics mini block, and it's just a variety of Disney pictures. Most of them are upright, a few are landscape, but most of them just open like that. There's lots of flip throughs out there, so if you're wanting to look, you can find one. And the last book that I purchased from Lireka was a Disney mini block portraits. I'm in love with Stitch, so I purchased the one that had the Stitch on the front, and I will show you. I colored a couple of pictures in here, but the first one I did was Stitch. So just super cute. So it's a fun book. It's not a serious coloring book, but sometimes you need those fun books. So that's my third from Lireka. I then purchased two from Amazon. And sorry for the glare. This is Matchstick Mouse Coloring Halloween book, and I purchased this explicitly for some Halloween pictures. I don't have any Halloween or fall themed books, so that's what this one is for. And I've already got a buddy color set up in there for Buddy Ween 2022 with Spicy Cat colors. So I'm excited for that. This other book was enabled by Pixie's Projects. I saw it on her haul video and I thought it was super cute. Now this is a very small book. So this is like smaller than pocket size. So here is a normal pocket size book from Hatchet Heroes, and then there's this one. So this is definitely going to be my traveling coloring book. It fits in my traveling art case, and with some crayons, colored pencils. So it's just a sweet little book, and I finished my first page. So you're getting a sneak peek of September's there. So, and that's Small Adventures, a coloring book by Amanda Kastner. And the last book is a book that I actually had on my wish list, but I did not actually purchase myself. This was a gift from a fellow YouTuber and coloring person, Amanda Colors from Australia. And Amanda sent this to me after she heard that my husband had passed away, and she reached out and sent me the Sea of Colors coloring book by Angela Gonzalez, and also some black licorice, which is one of my favorite candy snacks. So I thank you, Amanda. And we have done one picture already. We did this in September as a buddy color, and it was just a really nice surprise, and I wanted to thank Amanda again for that. So those are all my coloring supplies. Now wanted to also share something. So I purchased this, and this is I might turn the light off. This is a light pad or a light table, super thin. It's going to be used for a hobby that I'm just starting, which is diamond painting. So because I bought the light table, obviously I have also purchased my first ever Diamond Art Club diamond painting. So it's called Full Bloom, and it's a picture of a bunch of different colored trees and their reflection. And I thought it would be a nice picture for my coloring room. And then I bought some diamond painting sealer, so it's basically glue to go on top. And this is the whole. It's very large. It's a round, but it's a very long case. So it's my first ever diamond painting, and we'll see how that goes. And those are all the purchases that have shown up thus far. I do have a few things ordered that I'm expecting to come in October, and I will include them in a video later. But these are all the items from July, August, and September, and I hope that you will see many of the things being used in future videos if you haven't already seen some of them or recognized some of them already. I thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful creative week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye everyone.